At some time or other, everyone goes through a crisis or a tragedy in their lives, but no one expects to go through the shock and revulsion of their loved one, child, parent, sister or brother being murdered. It can happen to anyone at any age. There's no discrimination. My name's Gaynor Bell. I actually work for Support After Murder and Manslaughter. I am currently the chair. I had a normal life, thought I was a normal person, and I thought that my life was just set out with 3 children. Not only did I lose 1 child, but I also lost my middle son, Stefan. He was actually murdered. So murder can call at anybody's door at any time. You don't think that it will happen to you, but it can.
I'm Mary McCourt and I'm the coordinator of Samm Merseyside. My daughter Helen was murdered in 1988. At that time there was absolutely no support for families. So when the group started, within about 6 months, I came along and became a part of this group as a member, and I felt it was important that the experience I'd had to go through and deal with, I had something there that I could help these families to continue. We had about 15 families then, and sadly today that number has risen to over 500. We now have to offer our support to surrounding counties. Our helpline is now covering the whole of the country. It's a national helpline. Samm Merseyside is funded by our families, their friends, relations, who realise the importance of our work and know how important it is that this work is continued. We need to keep funding coming in to pay for our helpline. It's vital that it's there to help people in their hour of need. We need it to have our group meetings to be able to continue in our centre. It's like a meeting of friends there. They feel that they can relax with one another because we all know what pain they've gone through, how we're dealing with it, and we all help one another. And I think that's one of the main parts of the work our group does. We also need us to be able to go out and visit these families who, in their time of distress, feel too unsafe to even come outside their own homes. Samm Merseyside offer our leaflets. We send these out to new families and also to the police, because it's vital for the police officers to be able to understand what our families go through.
An organisation like Samm, I think, is a fantastic thing. The people involved in the organisation have had that experience themselves, so they know just a little of what people are going through. They know quite a lot about the way the police work, the way the courts work, and how people need help, just to understand the process and how they're going to get through it.
We go to bed of a night and hope that we never wake up, more often than not. Sadly, the next morning we wake up, the day is still there, and it's another day gone without our loved one, another day full of pain, wondering how on earth we're going to cope. One of the things that's unique about Samm is that all the money that we raise goes 100% to helping and supporting both existing and new members.
I was the type of mother that brought my children up in very cosseted conditions. I wouldn't let them move, I'd drop them off. The reason I'm telling you this is because people think that it can be discretionary and it only happens to bad people, people that are involved in bad things. My sons weren't involved in anything like that, and it happened to me.
And this is how it happens for most families. They talk with their loved one, they say, "See you later." That later never comes. Murder can happen to anyone. In your community, your friends, your family, even you. So please, support Samm Merseyside in this vital work. Thank you.